A former Seattle Supersonic now released from custody without charges filed. Now at 6, what we've learned about a shooting that allegedly involved Sean Kemp.
I'm Emily Goodell. Tonight on KAPP Local News, financials at Astoria Toppenish Hospital improved after shutting down labor and delivery services.
It has absolutely generated savings for the hospital.
But now they're out of compliance with the State Department of Health. More coming up tonight.
And after that last heavy downpour last night, much calmer conditions await us this weekend. Jason will have your forecast.
Now, KAPP Local News at 6.
Thank you so much for making us a part of your Friday evening. I'm Madeline Hagan. Well, the county coroner has confirmed that a baby's body was found on the side of I-82 between Richland and Benton City earlier this week. An autopsy has been completed, but so far details in the case are very limited. The Benton County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded to an I-82 on-ramp for a report of a deceased infant. According to the autopsy, the infant was determined to be 30 weeks old, a female and stillborn. They say the death investigation is still ongoing, but anyone with details is asked to contact the Benton County Sheriff's Office. Now, before we knew any details about this case, it sparked a conversation about what someone should do if they feel like they have nowhere to turn to, if a person is unable to care for a baby, whatever reason it may be. KVEW's Riley Fitzgerald says there are places in the state that can be that safe haven.
In Washington state, there are 72 hours after the birth of a baby that they can be dropped off at safe haven locations.
Newborn infants are most vulnerable in those first 72 hours.
These locations include the emergency department of a hospital, a federally designed rural health clinic during operating hours, and fire stations while they're open or staffed. Richland firefighters say a key portion to make sure this is a lawful and safe practice is to hand deliver the child to a professional, whether that be at a hospital or fire department.
We can't have people just drop an infant at the back door. The transfer has to happen person to person.
We are going to try to acquire some medical history, maybe a little bit of background information, but that person can also remain anonymous if they want as well.
As long as it's at one of those locations, unharmed and hand delivered, this is legal. It's a way to lawfully and safely surrender a newborn for any reason someone may have.
We do have trained personnel on site, so trained from labor and delivery all the way to taking care of a child that could be a few days old.
Crews say it's not just for the health of the baby, but also for the parent.
We also want to make sure that we're taking into account both medical, physical, and mental aspects of care for the parent. So the parent may not be ready to engage in that conversation yet, and we'll certainly respect their anonymity if they want that.
In Richland, Riley Fitzgerald, KAPP Local News.
Richland Fire and Emergency Services says this program has been active for a decade and they haven't yet had to put it into action. Now let's go ahead and turn to the weather. A beautiful winter evening around the region. We saw that wet weather overnight, snow in some of our areas on Thursday night, but the weekend is looking very nice. Here's Jason Valentine with your first alert weather forecast.
Good Friday evening, everyone. Welcome to the weekend, and what a difference a few hours makes. Overnight last night into this morning, we had heavy showers, but things are settling down very nicely. We're going to be mostly clear overnight tonight, and as we get into tomorrow, we have mostly sunny skies, light winds, and look at those highs. We're going to be about 5 or so degrees warmer than we saw today. Similar conditions on your Sunday, though we could see just a little bit of shower activity, but more sustained showers look to return on Monday as we warm up even more as we're inching closer towards spring. Still a bit of a ways to go, but again, folks, a nice overnight period and a nice Saturday ahead. I'll get you ready for the week ahead in my full forecast that's coming up later in the show.
Thanks, Jason. Well, he allegedly beat up and ran over his girlfriend. Now Kennewick police are searching for 44-year-old Stephen Greenwade. This happened on Tuesday night, and the victim and her children wanted to share her story. Tonight, we hear from them, and we do want to warn you, this story discusses domestic violence and may be difficult for some viewers.
And he said, "Mommy came home, Mama's bleeding out from her head. I think Daddy hit her."
That's the phone call 16-year-old Amy Harris received from her 10-year-old brother Zach on Tuesday night. Their mother, Christina Middleton, covered in injuries, allegedly at the hands of her boyfriend Stephen Greenwade, who is Zach's biological father.
I knocked my mom behind an oar I know her, but hurt very bad. I was trying to help her and I couldn't help.
Christina's children say it happened in the parking lot of her apartment complex after they returned home from a bar. 10-year-old Zach and a neighbor both called 911.
Punched her in the face very hard and made her been crying and stuff.
He choked her, he punched her in the face 11 times, and she did bite him. He pushes her out of the car, and he runs her over. She has 12 stitches on the side of her eyebrow and on this side of the eyebrow, and she has bruises all over her body, and she has 2 black eyes.
Christina's other daughters, Mariah and Nikki, rushed to the hospital, fearing the worst.
I thought my mom was dead. And I get in there, her face is cut open. I had to see her get her stitches in there.
These children say Stephen had been like a father to them for 13 years, but in recent years, they say he'd become violent and abusive, especially after drinking.
I've called the cops multiple times, but I've always been forced to give him unconditional love and lie for him because I wanted my little brother to have a father in his life, something that I never did have.
And now Kennewick police have reason to arrest Greenwade for second-degree assault. They say he's been known to drive an older Chevy Silverado truck that's dark blue with a white hood. Christina's children want him to be held accountable.
He needed to go to jail for like 10 years.
I hope he gets locked up, and I hope he has to sit there and rot in that little cell and realize what the hell he has done and how much he has broke this family apart.
At the same time, they're thankful their mother survived being run over.
It's a miracle. It's a big old truck to crush a lady that has fragile bones already. It's a miracle.
Now, police do not have a license plate number for that truck, but if you see Stephen Greenwade or know where he is, please contact Kennewick Police, or you can even leave an anonymous tip online at kpdtips.com. The victim, Christina, is recovering at home. Police in Western Washington say an alleged stalker broke into a suburban Seattle home and shot and killed a husband and wife, then died by suicide early this morning. Police say the 33-year-old woman had a no-contact restraining order against the 38-year-old alleged stalker, who's from Texas. The ABC news station in Seattle reports the woman had a podcast and had exchanged messages with the suspect. She eventually felt that she needed to get the police involved. They say the suspect hadn't been served with the restraining order because officers say he was a trucker and they had not caught up with him. Astria Health closed labor and delivery services at its Toppenish Hospital due to financial issues, and now they're out of compliance with Washington State Department of Health regulations. KAPP-KVEW's Emily Goodell spoke to Astria Health officials about what that means for the hospital moving forward.
In December, Astria Health announced that while women in labor would still be able to deliver in the emergency department at its Toppenish Hospital, it would no longer be providing labor and delivery services.
We had to close labor and delivery at Toppenish Hospital because we had lost $3.2 million just on that service line in 2022 alone. Closing that service line, it triggered an out of compliance status.
Because when they bought the hospital in 2017, they agreed in a certificate of need filed with the Washington State Department of Health to provide certain services like labor and delivery for the next 10 years.
Our very first thing was to call the certificate of need office, work with a certificate of need consultant to do this properly.
They've now filed a letter of intent with the DOH to amend that certificate.
To remove all of the conditions from our certificate of need.
KAPP-KVEW reached out to the Department of Health and got a statement saying they're aware of the situation, that Astria Health is working toward a possible solution, and it's too early to know if any disciplinary action might be needed. They say they'll have more information once the process is complete. In the meantime, Astria Health officials say they're in a better financial position without labor and delivery expenses.
It has absolutely generated savings for the hospital. There are absolutely no plans to close any other service.
The hospital's still dealing with the loss of their 150% Medicaid reimbursement rate.
Toppenish Hospital falls through the cracks in terms of rural health funding. We just don't fit, and at the end of the day, there's a health equity issue.
But lawmakers are trying to help with Senate Bill 5532.
This is a bill that I think is vitally important to this little hospital in my district.
120% of Medicaid reimbursement for inpatient services and 200% reimbursement for outpatient services. That bill passed unanimously through the Senate, and it's now going through the House.
But when it comes to bringing back, adding, or expanding services,
we don't count on any of that money. All of the decisions that we make are based on the money that we have right now that we're collecting.
In Toppenish, Emily Goodell, KAPP Local News.
The bill has been introduced in the House and referred to the Healthcare and Wellness Committee. If the House approves, those reimbursement rate changes would go into effect in January 2024. It's a blank canvas overlooking the venue for a popular rodeo. Now the city of Ellensburg wants to fill it and needs help from an artist. Details on that are still to come. Also, 3 credit card companies have paused plans to monitor gun and ammunition purchases. Plus, exercising a green thumb, the program helping those with memory issues continue the joy of gardening. You're watching KAPP Local News at 6. We'll be right back.
Does your property look like this? With 24/7 emergency service, First Choice Restoration will be on site for any disaster within the hour. They have the expert support you can trust. Never the call you want to make, always the first choice you should take. First Choice Restoration. We'll be there when you need us.
Come shop the largest selection of RVs in the Tri-Cities at Appleway RV. Save big on Class A's, Class C's, travel trailers, toy haulers, and fifth wheels. Shop America's top brands, Rockwood, Tiffin, Newmar, Dynamax, and more, with a huge selection of pre-owned RVs. Plus, get maximum value for your trade, all with no payments for 90 days. Come shop the clearance event at Appleway RV Pasco.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you, which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Your hometown store has a wide selection of everything egg-related. Plus, we're the largest Purina dealer in Hermiston. Products you trust from people who care. Northwest Farm Supply in Prosser, Hermiston, and Othello.
Hot Tubs. Hot Tubs. Hot Tubs. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2023 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2023 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 1-888-SPA-SALE.
Oh boy, she got another Wi-Fi device. Our network can't handle that.
What? It can't?
The router's gonna blow.
And what does that mean? We're all gonna die.
We're all gonna die? No!
Not all Wi-Fi can be Spectrum Wi-Fi.
What's going on in there?
Spectrum Advanced Wi-Fi can handle up to 200 devices.
Goodbye, sweet world.
Get Wi-Fi you can rely on. Get Spectrum One.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
Water damage comes from anywhere. With 24/7 emergency service, First Choice Restoration will be on site for any disaster within the hour. With the best restoration experts for water damage, you can trust us as your premier restoration partner. Never the call you want to make, always the first choice you should take. First Choice Restoration.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
An update now on a story we brought you last night at this time. Police now say a former Seattle Supersonic star acted in self-defense when he fired a gun into Tacoma Mall parking lot. Officers originally arrested Sean Kemp at the scene Wednesday night and said it was a drive-by shooting investigation. However, police released Kemp Thursday without filing charges. The The Pierce County Prosecutor's Office says it's not likely charges will ever be filed against Kemp for this. Police say at the time Kemp was trying to recover his phone, which had been stolen. An attorney for Kemp says there was no drive-by shooting and called Kemp's actions, quote, reasonable and legally justified. Well, 3 credit card companies have paused plans to identify gun and ammo purchases with a new merchant code. That from Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. The companies also received pressure from Republican officials, and a dozen GOP attorneys general warned the companies to abandon the idea. Supporters believe tracking gun and ammo sales could help avert mass shootings by identifying potential suspects and even gun traffickers. According to Republican officials, the new sales code for gun stores would harm Second Amendment rights and potentially violate antitrust and consumer protection laws. Well, it is selection weekend for the NCAA basketball tournaments, and this year the Wazoo women's team is guaranteed a spot in the big dance. Selections for the women's team are Sunday evening, and the first 4 are Wednesday and Thursday. Keep an eye on Gonzaga in the men's tournament. They're in it, but the New York Times reports they won't be the #1 seed for the first time since 2018. Arcadia Medical Resort of Parkside in Yakima is bringing the outside inside for its residents with Elder Grow. Elder Grow provides therapeutic indoor gardens for memory care and skilled nursing facilities. The gardens are mobile and elevated for residents who might have a hard time with traditional gardening. They say it can lower depression levels, get people to engage with others, and nurture something.
It made me feel really good. And I hope other people can derive some of those good feelings.
A wonderful idea. Elder Grow's therapeutic horticulture program also includes culinary education, garden art classes, and help with garden maintenance. And get ready to change your clocks. This weekend, we spring forward. That means setting your clock ahead 1 hour before bed Saturday night. It's also an opportunity, if you haven't done it, to check or replace old smoke detectors and smoke detector batteries.
Now, KAPP KVEW First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Friday evening, everyone. Oh, the weekend is finally here. I didn't think it'd ever get to us. A calm weekend ahead, kind of the yin to the yang of what we saw last night. Quite a bit of shower activity greeted us this morning, but things settling down. Spring ahead Sunday a.m., so don't forget to set your clocks an hour ahead early on Sunday or late on Saturday, whatever you wish. And we do have a very warm Monday ahead, kind of a sneak preview for spring. So let's take a look at that futurecast. As we move into our overnight period, we're going to see more than not clear skies into tomorrow. So by tomorrow morning, just plenty of sunshine throughout. We could see just a small cell of showers come through, but better chance will be when we get to Sunday in our afternoon hours. Looks like Ellensburg down to Toppenish, so Yakima and Kittitas counties looking at some shower activity. Should be pretty light, and then we'll see it kind of fan out just a little bit. So keep an eye out for some quick showers Sunday, but we have more sustained showers on the way as we get to Monday and possibly early on Tuesday. So just be aware. So our temperature trend as we're inching towards the last few days of winter, we're going to remain right around our average and stay that way in our next work week. We do have a spike though on lovely Monday, 64 for the Tri-Cities, so mid to lower 60s, upper 50s for our areas. And we do expect to see winds to kick up on Monday. And the reason we're getting warmer is those winds are going to be coming in from the south. Winds are going to peak, it looks like, on Tuesday with around 15 to 20 mile per hour winds, and then start to ebb as we head into the rest of our work week. So let's take a look at our almanac. We are way off where we should be for this time of year in Yakima, so about 10 degrees off. So we do see warmer temperatures though coming as we are heading towards spring. Overnight low though is right where we should be. In the Tri-Cities area, pretty well below our average as well. We're going to get to our average tomorrow and for your weekend. Overnight, so a little bit warmer than average. So kind of give and take. So daylight savings time, 2 days away. St. Patrick's Day, 7 days away. Don't forget, St. Patrick's Day is on a Friday, and all of that basketball is going to be the day 2 of the tournament. So a lot of action for St. Patrick's Day. Spring, 10 days away, a week from Monday. So in our overnight period, we do expect to see overnight lows a little above or just a little below the freezing point, and a little cooler in Ellensburg at 26, but clear skies overnight as we head into tomorrow. A very nice Saturday is ahead. Mid to lower 50s for most of our areas, 46 for Ellensburg. Should see light winds, just a lovely Saturday on deck. So for the Tri-Cities, as we move into Sunday, we're going to see pretty much a carbon copy, though. Again, a slight chance of some afternoon showers. And again, don't forget to spring ahead as you get to late Saturday or early Sunday. Going to see some showers on Monday and possibly early on Tuesday. After that heat spike on Monday, we're going to be in those mid-50s through the end of our next work week. We'll see some sunshine in there as well. Overnight lows all over the place, but routinely above the freezing level after Sunday night. In the Yakima Valley area, a little cooler on your Sunday with that chance of showers in the afternoon. Better chance 53 on Monday and settling into those lower 50s in our next work week. So folks, get ready for a calm overnight period and a very calm weekend indeed as we set our clocks ahead an hour.
Thanks so much, Jason. We have a lot more news to share with you on our mobile app. You can use the camera on your smartphone to scan this QR code, which is also at the bottom of your screen throughout the show. The code will take you right to our app for news and weather on demand. It's free to download and there's no subscription fee. We'll be right back after the break.
Celebrate the grand opening of Click It RV's new store in Yakima Valley or at Click It RV in Pasco and get the same grand opening specials plus liquidation prices on all 20 to 22 RVs. Nobody will beat our prices. We guarantee it. Just off $395 in the Pasco Autoplex or clickitrv.com.
Agribusiness is big in our area, and Ag Advisors is your local guide to all things ag. We'll visit local businesses that may change the way you feed your family.
Ag Advisors. Meet our board Saturday morning at 9 on KVEW.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-150, part of F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. All amped up and ready for work or play. Plus, there's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. So get into Ford Truck Month and see what a Build Ford Tough truck can do for you. Get 0 for 36 plus $3,000 low APR cash on a 2022 F-150 XLT only at your local Ford dealer.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is your entertainment destination for more choice, more fun, more often. You choose. Dine at one of our 9 restaurants. Fast food, sit down, or a special occasion. Plan a date night movie, bowling for the whole family, or grab a seat and stay a while. It's all here at Wild Horse. Your best choice for fun every day.
Join us March 18th for America's favorite rock and country band, Little Texans. Tickets on sale now.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton, Oregon.
You may be eligible for a new tax refund called the Working Families Tax Credit from the Washington State Department of Revenue. Those who qualify could get up to $1,200 back. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
At Vapiano, we invite you to slow down, enjoy the journey. Make a reservation today. Taste wine where it's created. Sample a variety of wines from Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, and make it a day to remember. Vapiano Estates, Walla Walla.
The journey home can look a little different to everyone. That's why our expert technicians are here to make sure that wherever you feel at home, whether it's when you're hard at work, surrounded by loved ones, or cheering them on from the sidelines, you get there. Because we know a vehicle is really more than a vehicle. It's your way home.
Find your next Chevrolet at McCurley Chevrolet.
Next Extra, Tom Cruise, ready to win his first Oscar? Rihanna, ready to take the stage, and host Jimmy Kimmel is just
ready for anything.
Every last-minute detail. Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on KVEW.
Celebrate the grand opening of Click It RV's new store in Yakima Valley or at Click It RV in Pasco and get the same grand opening specials on travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and Class A and C motorhomes. We guarantee it. Just off $395 in the Pasco Autoplex or clickitrv.com.
Welcome back, everyone. There's a new art exhibit for bird lovers now on display at the Reach Museum in Richland. The title of the exhibit, Avis' Marvelous Ornithology on the Western Frontier, 1776 to 1896. It's a collection of lithographs, chromographs, and engravings that showcase art depicting birds. The collection went on display this week in the museum's Hawk Gallery and will remain so until September 4th. And tonight, a call for artists to help develop a mural on an Ellensburg reservoir. That mural will go up on the Craigs Hill Water Reservoir. The city wants it for a backdrop of its centennial celebration of the Ellensburg Rodeo during the upcoming Labor Day weekend. The city plans to install the mural by the end of July. There are rules for the submission, and you can find them on our website, yaktrynews.com. You're watching KAPP KVEW Local News at 6 o'clock. We're back in just a moment.
Portion of KAPP KVEW sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
All the stars, backstage moments, serious style,
the red carpet,
fashion, after party.
Good morning, America. You won't want to miss it.
No one, and I mean no one, does Oscar in the morning like GMA. Was that good for you guys?
Yeah.
To all the Chevy Silverado owners out there, the adventurers and the doers, thank you for making Chevy Silverado the #1 best-selling retail full-size pickup.
It's Chevy truck season. Get 0% financing plus make no monthly payments for 90 days on all Silverado 1500 pickups and get $1,000 cash allowance on this Silverado with a turbo high-output engine. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Keep a flock healthy and happy with the largest selection of Purina around. Plus, all the equipment you need to keep the farm running right. And we have the best customer service. We really do. Northwest Farm Supply in Hermiston, Prosser, and Othello.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Air Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Air Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
Listen up. You've got 4 days and 4 days only to save like never before.
During the 4-day super sale at Furniture Row. That's 4 days where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. No limit. You'll also find huge savings on every sofa, dining table, bed, and much, much more. Plus 4 years no interest and no down payment. But don't wait. The 4-day super sale at Furniture Row ends Monday.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, stunning smiles for the whole family.
We know vaccines, immunizations, and boosters save lives. They nearly eradicated polio, protected our infants from chickenpox and measles, and kept our kids safe from whooping cough and meningitis. The best way to keep your family safe from these viruses is to stay informed about when to get vaccinated. If you have questions about vaccinations, like COVID-19 or the flu, talk with your healthcare provider today. Learn more at askyourprovider.org.
When times are hardest, that's when community matters most. When supply was low, we didn't raise our prices above MSRP. Because looking after one another is what community does. That's what makes home, home.
Find your way home in a new Mazda from McCurley Mazda during the season of inspiration.
Come shop the largest selection of RVs in the Tri-Cities at Appleway RV. Save big on Class A's, Class C's, travel trailers, toy haulers, and fifth wheels. Shop America's top brands, Rockwood, Tiffin, Newmar, Dynamax, and more. With a huge selection of pre-owned RVs. Plus, get maximum value for your trade. All with no payments for 90 days. Come shop the clearance event at Appleway RV Pasco.
Tonight, a call for local bands for this year's Franklin Park Summer Sunset Concert Series. Performances take place on Fridays between 6 and 8. They begin July 7th through August 13th. Applications are due by next Wednesday, March 15th. You can find applications on the City of Yakima's website. 2 soldiers from Ukraine now in Washington State seeking medical help. Plus, plenty of students still graduate from high school in Washington State, but a group found an interesting stat about what happens after that. And we're told this crash proves that Red Bull does not always give you wings. The news at 6:30 starts right now.
Now, KAPP KVEW Local News at 6:30.
Recapping tonight's top story, the county coroner has confirmed that a baby's body was found on the side of I-82 between Richland and Benton City earlier this week. The Benton County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded to an I-82 on-ramp for a report of a deceased infant. According to the autopsy, the infant was determined to be 30 weeks old, a female and stillborn. They say the death investigation is ongoing. Anybody with details, though, is asked to contact the sheriff's office. 2 soldiers from Ukraine who both have lost limbs in the war with Russia landed Thursday in Seattle. They were brought to Washington to receive medical treatment. Jennifer Dowling has the report.
Petro Shemagon and Vladislav Zinkej walked through the doors at the airport to cheers and hugs from supporters. Both are officers in the Ukrainian armed forces. Petro lost a leg in the war. Vladislav lost an arm. Both are grateful for this opportunity to gain back some mobility.
I am very happy because I wait it very long time, 6 months.
Although the men speak some English, a translator helped us for some of the conversation.
They were expecting someone, but they didn't think it would be this kind of welcoming experience.
Petro's mom, Olena, is helping him through this journey. Petro's brother is still fighting.
Olena lives every day waiting for a message from her other son from the front line, just to know that he's alive.
Olena says Petro's birthday falls on February 24th, the day the war started in Ukraine a year ago. He just turned 22 last month.
They had a lot of plans and dreams, and this war changed everything, as we can see.
The Euchre Help Foundation says bringing the warriors here for treatment is one way the Seattle region can help those fighting for their freedom.
This is the very important mission, and we're grateful for doctors, for clinics who open up first their hearts and doors of their institutions.
I'm not Ukrainian, but I am a believer in fighting for what's right and helping people out.
There's a lot of people that were coming to us saying, how can I donate? How can I help?
In light of everything that's happened, the men have not lost their sense of humor. Petro joking about what a prosthetic leg will mean for him.
The stairs are not going to be as scary as they are right now.
Vladislav says he hopes to return to service in the armed forces.
They're gonna try to live their lives to the fullest with this opportunity, with the new prosthetic. The war didn't stop. It actually developing in very difficult times for Ukraine right now, but Ukraine stands and Ukraine will win with the help of the world.
They have a great spirit. The foundation says the men will start seeing doctors Monday at Cornerstone Prosthetics and Orthotics in Everett. Now let's go ahead and turn to the weather and a beautiful winter evening around the region. Look at that, just a little peep of the sunset setting behind Badger and Little Badger this evening. So nice to see the sun, I guess, for this time of night. And we have a very nice looking weekend ahead. Here's Jason Valentine with your First Alert weather forecast.
Good Friday evening, everyone. Welcome to the weekend, and what a difference a few hours makes. Overnight last night into this morning, we had heavy showers, but things are settling down very nicely. We're going to be mostly clear overnight tonight, and as we get into tomorrow, we have mostly sunny skies, light winds, and look at those highs. We're going to be about 5 or so degrees warmer than we saw today. Similar conditions on your Sunday, though we could see just a little bit of shower activity, but more sustained showers look to return on Monday as we warm up even more as we're inching closer towards spring. Still a bit of a ways to go, but again, folks, a nice overnight period and a nice Saturday ahead. I'll get you ready for the week ahead in my full forecast that's coming up later in the show.
Thank you so much, Jason. While making headlines across America this evening, businesses added around 311,000 jobs last month, which is down from January's huge surge, but still better than expected. Now, having more jobs available is generally good for workers because it gives you some freedom to pick up the best offer. But at the same time, it can also fuel inflation because companies are forced to pay workers more, and then they turn around and charge more for their products to make up for the difference. Earlier this week, the chairman of the Federal Reserve told lawmakers in Congress he will probably have to raise interest rates even higher to try and turn that trend around. Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren criticized that approach.
Chair Powell, if you hit your projections,
Do you know how many people who are currently working, going about their lives, will lose their jobs? It's in your report, and that would be about 2 million people. What would you say to them? How would you explain your view that they need to lose their jobs?
I would explain to people more broadly that inflation is extremely high and it's hurting the working people of this country badly. All of them, not just 2 million of them, but all of them are suffering under high inflation, and we are taking the only measures we have to bring inflation down.
Now, Powell later pointed out that his projection increasing unemployment to about 4.5% would still be better than the economy has seen most of the time for the past 75 years. The decision on interest rates could depend largely on next week's Consumer Price Index report. Now, here in the state of Washington, the Working Families Tax Credit is being offered for the first time this year. The Department of Revenue estimates almost 400,000 families are eligible, but so far 3/4 of them haven't even applied. Vanessa Perez has a look at what you need to know in order to get that rebate.
More relief for Washington families.
I have 3 kiddos, and I used to be a single mom. But this is going to help at least boost them. Like last year, we got the child payments and everything else, and then we don't have that anymore.
The American Indian Community Center is helping people navigate the application process. A single parent with 2 children making a little over $49,000 could receive up to $900. The same for a married couple making over $55,000.
This is backed by the Department of Commerce, so we know that on a macro level that it can help stimulate the economy. These dollars are going to go right back in. They're going to be spent.
One man recently came in to check on his refund.
He's qualified for a $300 tax credit refund, if you like. And he's using that to get into an apartment. He's currently experiencing homelessness. But I imagine a lot of folks, this will be used to pay groceries and to feed the kids.
Kelly says the money from the program comes from sales tax. Families could receive their payment within 30 days.
Now, there are a few more things to consider. You need to have lived in Washington for at least 6 months and have filed a federal tax return. You also need a Social Security or taxpayer ID number. The deadline to apply for this tax credit is the end of the year. Now on to education. High school graduation rates in Washington have risen over the last decade. However, the number of students immediately enrolling in college has dropped. Now, according to the State Student Achievement Council, Washington's direct enrollment rate dropped from 59% in 2019 to 51% in 2020. That means Washington is under the national average of 63%. The council citing the pandemic as one of the main reasons for a drop in rates. The group also says it's important that the state provides ample resources and support to students to help further their education. Students across multiple Washington counties have the opportunity to win prizes for their artwork. The Washington Apple Education Foundation is hosting the annual Year of the Apple Art Contest. The contest is Apple-themed, recognizing high school students in tree fruit communities, including those in Benton, Franklin, Yakima, Walla Walla, and Kittitas counties. The grand prize winner gets $1,000, second place takes $500, and third gets $250. The overall grand prize winner will also have their artwork turned into a poster-sized calendar. The top 3 winners' teachers will also win $150 gift cards for art supplies. The deadline to submit paintings is May 1st. You can find a link to the application on our website, yaktrynews.com. She's an important name in the world of candles, and she's only 2. But companies actually seek her advice. The details coming up. Plus, we'll have a preview of the Oscars, which will be handed out live Sunday night right here on KAPP KVEW. And we have a gorgeous looking weekend ahead of us. Jason Valentine will have the forecast. That's next on KAPP KVEW Local News at 6:30.
This newscast sponsored by the Working Family Tax Credit.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get into Ford F-150. All amped up and ready for work or play. Get 0 for 36 plus 3,000 low APR cash on a 2022 F-150 XLT at your local Ford dealer.
Stan, who is that?
Okay, Roy. I went to the basement, found a weird portal, went through, found myself in a prehistoric valley, talked to a couple dinos, told them about Triple Play. They wanted to check it out. Here we are.
Wow!
Hi, Roy.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, like bowling, Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park, and a brand new zip line ride, all attached to a cozy hotel.
She'll leave whenever we're ready.
I'm ready.
Now is the time for a new bath from Bathfitter. Every Bathfitter bath is installed quickly, safely, and beautifully with a lifetime warranty. Go from old to new, from worn to wow. The beautiful bath you've always wanted, done right, installed by one expert technician, all in one day. We've been creating moments like these for 35 years, and we're here to help you get started. Book your free virtual or in-home design consultation today.
The journey home can look a little different to everyone. For some, it's smooth and straight. For others, it's winding vineyard roads or rugged desert trails. But what really matters most is where you're headed. That's why our expert technicians are here to make sure that wherever you feel at home, whether it's when you're hard at work, surrounded by loved ones, or cheering them on from the sidelines, you get there. Our certified and trained vehicle experts are committed to keeping you on the road and getting you there safely. Because we know a vehicle is really more than a vehicle. It's your way home.
Find your next Chevrolet at McCurley Chevrolet.
Save thousands on the new revolutionary swim spa at a one-time sale.
Today through Sunday.
Hapo Center Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation in one day only.
New 2023 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing.
Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 1-888-SPA-SALE.
Next ET, what to expect come Oscar Sunday.
It really is one of the best things about the show.
From the performers to the presenters, plus the former winner providing some liquid courage. Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on KAPP.
This is Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get into Ford F-150. All amped up and ready for work or play. Get 0 for 36 plus 3,000 low APR cash on a 2022 F-150 XLT at your local Ford dealer.
Talk about having a rough day. Check out these pictures tweeted by WashDOT Snoqualmie Pass Twitter account. Authorities say a semi left the roadway on westbound I-90 near Snoqualmie Pass Summit. They say the crash happened when the driver spilled an energy drink. Nobody was injured in the situation that led to the agency's joking comment that, quote, Red Bull does not give you wings. Well, as we've been telling you all week, the Oscars air this Sunday evening on KVEW. Preparations for the big show now in full swing. ABC's Rena Roy has a preview.
The biggest night in Hollywood is just around the corner, and millions will be tuning in to watch the stars and to see which films and actors will walk away with a coveted Oscar statue. Jimmy Kimmel hosting for the third time.
The spotlight will be on Jimmy Kimmel. I just know he's going to hit it out of the park. Jimmy Kimmel is not going to let anybody off the hook.
Kimmel already cracking jokes about last year's jaw-dropping moment when Will Smith slapped comedian Chris Rock after a joke about his wife Jada.
I can't get slapped. I cry a lot.
This time around, show producers are prepared if something goes awry.
They formed a crisis team to deal with any issues that might come up that are in any way similar to the slap. So that's been a significant development, that they'll be around ready to handle the untoward moment should it happen.
As for what is planned, some big name performers are set to take the stage, including Lenny Kravitz and Rihanna. But the big reveal so many are waiting for will come at the end of the night.
Okay, Coda.
When the Best Picture award is announced. 10 movies in the running for Oscar Gold, including Elvis, Top Gun Maverick, Avatar: The Way of Water, and Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is up for a total of 11 awards.
Everything Everywhere All at Once took home the Producers Guild, the Directors Guild, and the Screen Actors Guild.
I say now they are a strong favorite to be Best Picture.
16 out of the 20 acting nominees are first-timers, including all of the nominees for Best Actor. And 3 of the Best Actress nominees are also first-timers: Andrea Riseborough, Michelle Yeoh, and Ana de Armas.
All 23 awards will be presented live this year after the Academy faced backlash for pre-taping some of the winning announcements last year. At the Dolby Theater in Hollywood, Rena Roy, ABC News.
And with the Oscars Sunday, that day's lineup will look a little different. World News Tonight airs at 3, followed by the Oscars Red Carpet Show and the live awards show at 5 o'clock. Now here's Jason with the forecast.
Now, KAPP KVEW First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Friday evening, everyone. Oh, the weekend is finally here. I didn't think it'd ever get to us. A calm weekend ahead, kind of the yin to the yang of what we saw last night. Quite a bit of shower activity greeted us this morning, but things settling down. Spring ahead Sunday a.m., so don't forget to set your clocks an hour ahead early on Sunday or late on Saturday, whatever you wish. And we do have a very warm Monday ahead, kind of a sneak preview for spring. So let's take a look at that futurecast. As we move into our overnight period, we're going to see more than not clear skies into tomorrow. So by tomorrow morning, just plenty of sunshine throughout. We could see just a small cell of showers come through, but better chance will be when we get to Sunday in our afternoon hours. Looks like Ellensburg down to Toppenish, so Yakima and Kittitas counties looking at some shower activity. Should be pretty light, and then we'll see it kind of fan out just a little bit. So keep it out for some quick showers Sunday, but we have more sustained showers on the way as we get to Monday and possibly early on Tuesday. So just be aware. So our temperature trend as we're inching towards the last few days of winter, we're going to remain right around our average and stay that way in our next work week. We do have a spike though on lovely Monday, 64 for the Tri-Cities. So mid to lower 60s, upper 50s for our areas. And we do expect to see winds to kick up on Monday, and the reason we're getting warmer is those winds are going to be coming in from the south. Winds are going to peak, it looks like, on Tuesday with around 15 to 20 mile per hour winds, and then start to ebb as we head into the rest of our work week. So let's take a look at our almanac. We are way off where we should be for this time of year in Yakima, so about 10 degrees off. So we do see warmer temperatures though coming as we are heading towards spring. Overnight low though is right where we should be. In the Tri-Cities area, pretty well below our average as well. We're going to get to our average tomorrow and for your weekend. Overnight, so a little bit warmer than average. So kind of give and take. So daylight savings time, 2 days away. St. Patrick's Day, 7 days away. Don't forget, St. Patrick's Day is on a Friday, and all of that basketball is going to be the day 2 of the tournament. So a lot of action for St. Patrick's Day. Spring, 10 days away, a week from Monday. So in our overnight period, we do expect to see overnight lows a little above or just a little below the freezing point, and a little cooler in Ellensburg at 26, but clear skies overnight as we head into tomorrow. A very nice Saturday is ahead. Mid to lower 50s for most of our areas, 46 for Ellensburg. Should see light winds, just a lovely Saturday on deck. So for the Tri-Cities, as we move into Sunday, we're going to see pretty much a carbon copy though. Again, a slight chance of some afternoon showers. And again, don't forget to spring ahead as you get to late Saturday or early Sunday. Going to see some showers on Monday and possibly early on Tuesday. After that heat spike on Monday, we're going to be in those mid 50s through the end of our next work week. We'll see some sunshine in there as well. Overnight lows all over the place, but routinely above the freezing level after Sunday night. In the Yakima Valley area, a little cooler on your Sunday with that chance of showers in the afternoon. Better chance, 53 on Monday, and settling into those lower 50s in our next work week. So folks, get ready for a calm overnight period and a very calm weekend indeed as we set our clocks ahead an hour.
Celebrate the grand opening of Click It RV's new store in Yakima Valley or at Click It RV in Pasco and get the same grand opening specials plus liquidation prices on all 20 to 22 RVs. Nobody will beat our prices. We guarantee it. Just off $395 in the Pasco Autoplex or clickitrv.com.
The journey home can look a little different to everyone. That's why our expert technicians are here to make sure that wherever you feel at home, whether it's when you're hard at work, surrounded by loved ones, or cheering them on from the sidelines, you get there. Because we know a vehicle is really more than a vehicle. It's your way home.
Find your next Mazda at McCurley Mazda and get 2.9% financing. Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2023 inventory. Today through Sunday. Hapo Center Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2023 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Hapo Center Pasco. Free admission. Free parking. Call 1-888-SPA-SALE.
Vampires, werewolves.
Cuddle up with your favorite monsters.
They're coming! Who's coming?
Svengoolie.
This may be the biggest thing that's ever happened.
Oh, it's big, all right.
I admit he isn't a particularly good-looking specimen.
Every Saturday night on MeTV.
We're celebrating our 28th anniversary with a new Bronco Sport giveaway during Punch It for Bucks and Broncos at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Punch the board and win over $4,000 in big bucks and 2,800 entries to boost your chances to win a Ford Bronco Sport every Friday and Sunday in March. Plus, don't miss Bronco Billy's bonus rounds where you can earn double the bucks. Be sure to join us on Saturdays for a special anniversary 28-time entry multiplier. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton, Oregon. More winners, more often.
Celebrate the dream makers.
One of my favorite movies of all time is I Am Sam. I laugh, I cry, and I enjoy it every single time I watch it.
The Oscars, hosted by Jimmy Kimmel, Sunday, March 12th on ABC.
Celebrate the grand opening of Click It RV's new store in Yakima Valley or at Click It RV in Pasco and get the same grand opening specials on travel trailers, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and Class A and C motorhomes. We guarantee it. Just off $395 in the Pasco Autoplex or clickitrv.com.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
In your health news, a new weapon to fight migraines. Pfizer says the FDA has approved its new nasal spray for adults called Zavspret. It's considered a rapid rescue treatment. According to Pfizer, the spray can relieve migraine pain within 15 minutes. The medication uses the same chemical mechanism as some other oral medications on the market. Well, she might be one of the youngest influencers out there. A 2-year-old is a powerhouse in the candle industry. Everyone wants her stamp of approval, but she doesn't give it out lightly, as Jeannie Mose reports.
She doesn't burn the candle at both ends, she sniffs it.
Yucky, okay.
She is to scented candles what Mikey was to cereal.
He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Move over, Mikey.
Why?
And this is Sunday.
Sunday is a 2-year-old Texas toddler who became famous on TikTok for her candle reviews. Her first was a nail biter.
No.
You don't like that one?
No.
Like that one.
Now candle companies push to have their products reviewed by Sunday.
Good, all right.
Thumbs up or thumbs down.
No, not that.
Even high-end designers aren't safe, says Sunday's mom.
She's really hard on Tom Ford.
Tom Ford got that dismissive head shake.
No.
Her 2-year-old vocabulary can shave a candle down to size.
No yuckies.
No yuckies.
No more that.
This is a kid with tastes ranging from seaweed to sardines.
I've never seen a 2-year-old have the palate that this child has.
Jimmy Kimmel had her on.
This is the most powerful baby in the candle industry.
To rate Courtney Cox's candle line, 3 got the sniff of approval, but 1...
No.
Sorry, Courtney.
Now Sunday hates to be parted.
No.
From her Jimmy Kimmel jacket...
It's time to take the jacket off. No.
Sunday's favorite smell isn't candles, it's coffee.
Does that smell good? More of that.
Some candles leave her conflicted.
No. You don't like that one? Yes. You do like that one? Well, which is it?
This 2-year-old influencer now has someone repping her and is branching out into food, for instance, cookies and drinks. She even raided LA's airport on a recent trip.
Do you like LAX?
No. But when it comes to candles, she knows how to wax lyrical.
No. No. No, no.
Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
Does your property look like this? With 24/7 emergency service, First Choice Restoration will be on site for any disaster within the hour. They have the expert support you can trust. Never the call you want to make, always the first choice you should take. First Choice Restoration. We'll be there when you need us.
Hi, I'm Stan. Welcome to my Stan Talk. My theory, it's called triple play because you can have fun on land, sea, and air. On land, bowling, XD Dark Ride, and others. At sea, all the slides and pools in Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park. In air, the ropes course, Nebula Drop Tower, and new zip ride. Or maybe the owner just like triple cheeseburgers. Thanks, everyone!
Triple Play has fun for everyone, including the brand new zipline ride. And it's all attached to a cozy hotel.
Mildly entertaining. I will take that.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yeah. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
What are the biggest operational challenges on your farm? Data management and displays? Navigating the John Deere Operations Center? Equipment setup and in-field adjustments? If you have precision agriculture questions, we have the Precision Ag Answers. Join RDO Equipment Company's team of experts for Precision Ag Answers, a collection of videos covering John Deere precision ag technology. Everything from quick tips to basic how-tos and in-depth tutorials.
The story of a kinesiotherapist who rehabbed his golf game.
I love golf. I have always played golf.
Until he started having some mulligan-level foot pain.
Well, the golf game starts down at the feet, and if you don't have good support, you probably won't have a good golf swing.
So he got fitted for Good Feet arch supports.
It made a world of difference.
Any advice for your fellow linksmen?
2 words, the Good Feet store. How many words is that?
Swing by for your free fitting at the Good Feet store.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more versatility and #1 rated durability and owner experience built in. Like Kubota compact tractors that can do it all right, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and the Sidekick utility vehicle built for hard work and fun at 40 miles per hour. Kubota equipment lives up to the highest standards. Yours. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at GoKubota.com.
Water damage comes from anywhere. With 24/7 emergency service, First Choice Restoration will be on site for any disaster within the hour. With the best restoration experts for water damage, you can trust us as your premier restoration partner. Never the call you want to make, always the first choice you should take. First Choice Restoration.
Portion of KAPP KVEW sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. Jason has a final check of your weekend forecast.
All right, let's get you set for your Saturday. Plenty of sunshine, maybe a bit more cloud coverage as the day goes on. Highs for the Tri-Cities are going to be in the mid-50s. A little cooler for Yakima, but still plenty of sunshine, light winds as well. Over in Walla Walla, going to be seeing highs, lower 50s, still very, very nice. And over in Ellensburg, a big change from what we saw this morning. Plenty of sunshine and mid-40s, the coolest spot of our areas. So get ready for a nice weekend. Could see a little bit of shower activity as we head into Sunday afternoon. Have a great weekend.
Thank you so much, Jason. And thank you for watching. KAPP KVEW Local News is always on at yaktranews.com. We're back tonight at 11 o'clock.